All right, welcome back. It's been a little while. I have been playing a little bit, but it's been so rainy and so stormy that I just kind of stuck around the base and started working on the base. And so anyhow, this is the Doedicurus that we tamed in the last episode. Took us forever, so long that I started wondering if I had my settings and stuff correct because I thought I had the taming rate to set to 3. Um, but it turns out there's a little button in Nitrado that sets everything to official rates. So I've been playing everything so far at official rates. And so anyhow, I think I have that fixed so that we can actually get some taming done, without having to wait those, hours literally that we had to wait for this Doedicurus. So anyhow, I have it set, wandering around the my base area here and collecting stone, and she's doing an incredible job. I put the raptor that we captured in the last episode following her, just in case they run into something there that needs a little bit of assistance. So he's kind of like her bodyguard and everything. So now that the sun is coming up, it's early in the morning, a little after 5 a.m. I've been doing some work on the base, and so let's take a look, see what I've done. So from this area here, kind of hard to see there, but I kind of topped off the little kitchen area, and I put a little greenhouse here in the back. And if we open it up, I've got the Western Bob's Tall Tale skins on the wood, and in the greenhouse I have all kinds of stuff. I've got 2 levels of each one of them, so I've got more than enough veggies and stuff like that for what I'm wanting to do. And I set up, and I don't have it completely set up, but I've got the visual storage mod going. And so it shows a visual of your resources and stuff that you collect. So whether it be stone or metal or flint, fiber, all kinds of stuff, fertilizer, and then in this bin, I have some stuff here as well. So for like the azelberries, and I still have a lot more stuff to do. There's a little bit of meat hanging up, not a lot yet, and so that's kind of what I've been doing. Also, those long raised up times and stuff are over, so I can now show you my new pterodon that I've been waiting forever for. And she is magnificent. And so we'll put that on her. So now we can actually retire Leia. And the reason why I want to retire Leia is she does not have an imprint bonus on her. And this one does. And the weight and the stamina is going to be so much better on this one. In fact, we can actually, you can see it starts out at 250. Get that up to a little over 300. And then the rest of it will put the stamina. And she's just going to be our good, loot chaser or body grabber, stuff like that, if we need to do anything like that. Also, these RGs that I got the other day, a couple of episodes ago, been breeding. We've been waiting on that RG to grow up, and she's finally here. And there she is. That's what she looks like. So this one is going to be called Hera. H-E-R-E, Hera. After Hera Syndulla of the Rebels, the Green Twi'lek. And this one is Sabine. So this is Sabine. Also from the Rebels. So we got Hera and Sabine, the two women there from the Rebels group. And so those are going to be our main tames. Oh, and I found a saddle for Hera. Pretty good defensive one. We want a lot of weight on Hera, and then a lot of stuff on Hera. So she'll be able to get us anywhere we want to go. So let's see. The clothing that I have on are just skins. It's just skins that I have. It's still the same clothing that I had, but with the visual mod storage, like I have thatch, I have wood, and I have stone on me, and all I have to do is just deposit it in there, and you can see that it's been deposited over here into this, and then I can distribute it. Boom! It went to 4 structures. So we send them all here to these structures and stuff like that, and so I can pull it anytime I need to from this. I should have quite a bit of metal, yes. So I got a couple of trips of metal. Well, that one doesn't have. Let's put some wood in you. About 500. And pull. And it pulled that there. Light the fire. And we're good to go. Alright, so this is the VS Refining Forge. This is the vanilla one. And you can see they look a little bit different. And they act a little bit different too. But it looks like the cooking rates is about the same. But I ran out of spark powder there while I was offline. So we'll have that cooking up. Cyan is over there. Or Cyan is over there. And she's been a help. And let's see. I still have these RGs over here breeding. That way you have a backup or two of... Oh, I got twins. So 242, 242. Twins. I could probably use these as the mating pair. And... it looks like they're mutated. Yeah, well, they got a mutation in oxygen. So I can't use these as a mated pair. So, but anyhow, so we do have this one backup male here that we could actually use if we needed to. But, so, and then I have these sheep, and they're breeding. That way I can have a meat deposit anytime I need to. I have a fresh meat deposit and everything. So it is now daytime, and there is something I need to do. Over here, my skill tree, I have all my stuff harvested here, and I need to loot 5 cave loot crates. And I think I know where I can get all 5 in one spot. Whoops. Let me hop back down here. I need one more thing. I need some insulation. And I'm just going to throw Leia out here for right now. So she can come out here. And we'll just throw her. That way I don't take her with me. Who do I have? I have my Anki with me. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of what I need there. And so we're going to go and see if we can't find this thing. So it's finally not raining. So we gotta see what we're doing now. think it's been raining on almost every episode, and I thought I would wait until it's not raining to get back. But we're coming upon the Wyvern Trench. So we'll just kind of skirt the outskirt of it there so that we don't attract any wyverns. I think Hera could probably take on a wyvern and survive. But they are just so hard to move. There's a pyromane. I hate those things. I got jumped by one the other day when I was out. I think it's on my last video, traveling across the snow area. And I thought I was far enough away from it, and it jumped and set me on fire for like 30 minutes. Or not 30 minutes, but 30 seconds or so. I thought both my tame and myself was gonna perish. So let's see if we can kind of take a peek over into that wyvern trench and see if there's any wyvern flying about. I do see a nest. But are there any wyvern? Fire. Should I? Should I not? Let's see what level it is. 175. Alright. 175. There's that water. Success. 175 fire wyvern egg. That's amazing. All right. Good thing we peeked in there. So now with one of these, oh, that's a pretty with an actual wyvern, it's going to make it a lot easier to get more wyvern eggs, just because they can withstand the beatings of other wyverns a lot better. Uh-oh, where'd she come from? Uh-oh, coming. I'm going to get rid of that up the way. I don't have I don't know what to say. do not know what to say. Alright, well, fortunately, I do have a teleporter, so let's go back to the base. Regroup. Hey, but I got the egg. Alright, I'm going to put the egg in here. It will incubate in there. And we have Kara's brother ready to go, I believe, up here. Right there. Okay. I need to cook this meat. Let's call you Azra. How do you spell that? How does he spell this? Siri, spell Ezra Bridger from the Phoenix Squad. E-Z-R-A. E-Z-R-A. Ezra. Alright. We'll get you away. Don't have quite as many experience points. We're gonna ride. Oh, I can't ride in here. I did not realize when I made this that I had a supply drop right here. It's a 116. Oh, this is a different. This is Daedon. I thought that was a different one. Okay. So let's drop this off. Otter. It's probably a good thing you didn't come with me. I thought I picked you up. We'll put saddles in there. Flippers in there. That over there. I'm gonna drop Kara. I don't have any way of resurrecting her here on Ragnarok. So we'll just leave it at that. I do need to name this Dodicarus. And she's a workaholic, but I really think she probably is kind of like a Jawa. And Raptor is kind of like a Jawa protector. We'll do it like that. All right. So now, the nice thing about this teleporter is we can actually teleport to the last location and then just pick up our journey from here. ruins inside this volcano? Do they have stuff like explorer notes or any purpose in actually coming here and discovering this other than, oh, cool. There should be stuff like even artifacts or, minor tributes or, just something to make it worthwhile to discover those little things. But in the old Ragnarok, this cave used to be flyable, and so I'm hoping my settings are set so that I still can. Otherwise, it's I did not bring my grappling. What do you call it? My grappling crossbow, my grapple gun. If we can't, and I have to teleport back, I can teleport back and grab it and teleport back again, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. But let's see, am I going to be able to get to this loot drop before it disappears? Oh, that should be good. See what's in it. Oh, a bunch of metal stuff. Wonderful. Grab it all. And I am currently in the murder snow, even with my otter on me and some fur stuff. I'm taking freezing damage. So as I was saying earlier, my server had been on official loot rates or official mark rates, and I did switch them off from that. I think I passed my place I was wanting to go. And so that should change a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Alright, so what did we get here? I'll take one of those and drop the rest of it. And we'll put those over there. And then I have an Omega teleporter. And I'm gonna set this somewhere close to, I don't even know where I'm at. Some griffins. Okay, so nothing good there. When I do find a griffin, I will definitely get a few of them. But I think I do want to be a little pickier than what I've been in the past. And not just go for just any one of them. I do have the mod on that has better breeding. So what that allows me to do is to find two, once I have a mating pair of something, then the highest stats will go on to their offspring. And what that'll allow us to do is all I need is one really good uh, animal, and I can just copy the stats of it into a baby. But if you have two and they have different high stats and stuff like that, then it'll mix and put both of the high stats, into the babies and make even a more powerful one. So it's preferable to have two dinos with high stats in different areas, and then get those mixed together and do it like that, and that gets you your best dinos, if that's what you're looking for. I think it may be over here. Allowed to fly into it? That's the question. I think that's the only way you can get in. Well, I guess you can probably grapple your feet. Alright, so are there loot drops? Here's one right here. Shield and a spike. There used to be one over here. That should be. Oh, I need to get off and actually loot them before that can count. I forgot about that. I may have messed that up. Okay. Blueprint. Okay, there's one. I may have messed up my 5 there by having the puller get that one. Okay, so there used to be one down in here. Good so far. Megatherium. Very nice pick. Instant upgrade there. Okay. And this is the lair of the ice worm queen, so it's a boss fight in there. And then what I usually do to clear this area out, take these guys and roll them in. So let's take a look and see what all we have. All these blueprints, very nice hatchet, fairly inexpensive. Expensive right now. This right here, oh my god, 21,000 hide, almost 22,000 hide, 13,000 fiber, 4,000 wood. But man, that's a good saddle there. We do have this good. I would love to have something like this on the island where I raised the megatherium, and then a polisher. And we got this metal here from that loop drop from the outside. So I messed up my my fifth loot drop by having my pull-it mod pull that first one, or I would have gotten all 5 of those crates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here and I'm going to set my teleporter out here in a Viking Bay. So we can teleport directly to Viking Bay when we need to get us somewhat halfway across the map. For some reason, it's not allowing me to teleport to the obelisk. And so I do not know why. I'm thinking that little outcrop there would be a good spot for teleporter. What? Can't I? Want to put it in the spot where that it should be relatively safe. There's a ground point right there. Okay, and so we're going to name this one Viking Bay. There. And then we're going to make this public. Alright, Viking Bay. So now when I do this, do all Omega, now I have Viking Bay and my home, and then last remote location. So it put us right there next to where I got Hera killed. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes, and then we'll try to. I'm gonna look around, chase a few loot drops, see if we can find. I'm looking for Rexes, and anything high enough level that could actually help me. This is close to the area where I found the Rex that I tamed in the last episode. Well, the thing's a lot further away than I thought it would be. Black chest beef. Organic polymer, bullets, and some gasoline. All right. That's a little water well. There's a purple. Still need my long neck, so I think those will drop in purples. Okay, I'm not gonna make it. It's one of those that's gonna disappear right as I pull up to it. All right, let's see. What do we have down through here? I'm going to fly through here, see if they made it any more interesting or not. I don't know if there's anything in the waters or not. Not have these things full of prawn or not. That's something they're worthwhile going in there to get. Used to be the place to go for spinos. Yep, there they are. 90, 20, 60. That's a Paleo spino. The Paleo mod just creates a variant of that vanilla one with just a lot more color. Different markings, different colorations, and stuff like that on there. So the lot of these waterfalls used to have caves behind them, but I haven't seen a whole lot of caves behind some of these waterfalls. So, but I haven't explored them that much either. Megatherium is what I have got that saddle for. One of those. If one of those was a decent level, I would think about it. There's Bigfoot. Gigantopithecus. Pair of birds. I think those were those griffins that we saw earlier. All low level. Probably could and should destroy them so respawns will happen a lot quicker. Looks like they wanted a piece of me. Just will finish her off. So now hopefully, because we got 2 of those down, hopefully the new griffins will spawn in at a higher level. There's the 145 right there. 25 and a 140. A 145 and a 140 male. I like that 140 more than the 145, I think. Alright, so in order to tame a griffin, we need a trap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to Viking Bay. And see if those loot crates in there have respawned. If they have, I can get my, I don't know what you call it, achievement of my special goal there done. Saddle for a dead on. That one has not respawned. That one has. Alright, so this should get me all 5 of those. Okay, so I think I'm going to get that one. What is this? Comparing our raising is 5% more effective. fall damage wouldn't be too bad, but the spectral mount. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get that spectral mount ability because it cannot be targeted by wild creatures, ignores all stamina costs, and cannot be forcibly dismounted from it. I think that would be really nice. Alright. Can I get the second? Yeah. Alright, so now, what do I need to do here? Tame any of those. Rare mushrooms, rare fire. Loot 3 green cave loot crates. Loot blue 1 and retrieve 5 artifacts. Oh man, I don't know. I'm not sure where all the artifacts are on this map. I'm sure I can look them up they haven't all respawned yet. That's a nice raptor saddle. Nice chest piece. What's mine? It's better than mine. What was this? So a skin is different than a cosmetic now? Alright, I am going to head back to home. I want to make a few more of those teleporters. So I can spot them, put them down in different spots. Let's see, what else do you pick up? Can I carry it? Probably not. Let me get this metal stuff. on you? You like fish, right? Yeah. I'm putting everything in a melee because that's the only one that counts in the reduction. The cold thermal reduction and stuff. All right, so now let's go find that raptor. Where'd you guys go? How you doing on food? You got plenty. All right, there you go. Now let's go see if our wyvern has is ready to hatch. It is. Too cold. Let's see. Structures. Electric. Is. Let's take a look at you. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's get you all grown up. I can raise him up in here, and he'll get imprinted, and I don't need the milk or anything like that. So, all right, Leia, we were going to put you away, wasn't we? Plenty of eggs now. Up. Okay. And that should get us some more of that prime jerky. All right, so now let's see, what do we need for kibble? I need focal chili. Focal chili. I need citronal. I should have all of that. Let me see if I can get 10 of those. Can. Put some spark powder in there. About 20 in there. I need water. Doesn't want that. Okay, so let's see. How about those? I want, let's go with 5 of those. 4 of those. Here. Why is it not allowing me to put that in there? How am I supposed to get water in there? This isn't right. Should be able to put 12 things in there. Disable auto craft. Light fire. Or focal chili. Oh, that's gonna take a while too. Alright. That's good. Where's my companion? doing down there, little buddy? Huh? What was you doing down there? So different there. Let's pull from pull the difference down. Dollar. And then we just distribute it, and that puts it over into this structure and this structure. Now I want to go out a little bit further this way with my base. I think I need to do that with ceilings. So let me see if I can craft that with ceilings. I've got plenty of these. On top of this. Find out. There it is. Alright. I think we can get that as far as I can go with it. Yeah. Alright. And then I can do in. Why are they going in the opposite direction? If it bothers me. We probably need about a good 30. I thought about maybe putting an elevator down to the ground there, but I don't think it will go as far down as what I wanted to. So. All right. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a good landing platform for my wyverns. And like that. Has some animals and stuff there. A lot of my storage. I haven't got all the visual storage stuff set up yet, but I'll get that eventually on these times in which the weather is just really bad. Any loot things around? There's a purple one way over there. Oh, I guess I could see what type of what does this steampunk railing look like? What do you think? See what the other one looks like. Yeah, I think I kind of like that one better. Although the original's not bad. I think I'm going to leave this courtyard uncovered. Just for the ease of access. I always have these covering things over here, so. Alright, let me get some more water. cooked meat. Don't have cooked meat. Citronol. Berries do I need? Mejo, amberberries. I don't know why it's not pulling all of that. Should be enough to get quite a few of these, I would hope. Then what we're going to do is get kibble. Give us 10. See how many more I can make after that. Alright, well, what thing we got? Okay, I do have a few more rails. I don't think I want to put rails on that. Should I put rails up there? That's the idea. Let's make it look cool, doesn't it? 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. There's a green big drop. How heavy am I? Blue. Wood. Okay, so that's 12. Now, what do I need for superior kibble? Rare flowers, fodder, exceptional diamond. I'll pull for 12 of those. You're gonna make me go get everything here. Rare flowers. Alright, now let's do this. Let's put rare flowers in there. Don't need this. Now let's see. Or 12 shades. Fiber. Don't need this, just for this. you go. First kibble. Pull the rest of that garden here. We need rock carrots. All. And we need savo. I put a bunch of this on the Dickens earlier. Long grass. And this will go a lot faster when I have my industrial cooking stove. I don't know why it's having a problem pulling some of these things. this is the second best kibble in the game. Get them something that most of your animals and stuff will use, with the exception of the ones that need the extraordinary. Mutton does really well for carnivores, and unless I can find at one of the giant turtles, the archelons, it's really hard to just veggie tame stuff like beavers and what am I thinking of? Pickle chickens, Therizinosaurs. That gets a white. I don't know why I'm even chasing that one. Alright, well let's see what we can get with this. Big pterodon, damn carrot. Want to see what's over here on this island. I came over here to and got some crystal, and I've flown through it here a couple of times. I'm not sure exactly what's over there. I am looking for new Rexes, high level Rexes. So. Interesting to see where what spawns on these new islands and stuff. I have 2 of the 4 drakelings. I have spring and winter. So if I run across another drakeling like that, then I will try to get. Oh, I don't have any of my tools. I'll put all my tools into that bin. And I do have some cooked mutton, so it's possible that I could get a Therizino, or not a Therizino, but a Thylacoleo. I don't have any beer, so I can't get those. Name those with beer. I'll have to get my beer production going. Here's Rex. Endurance. want these babies because they give prime meat, and I just need prime meat. Should be gaining a little bit of extra experience here because of that. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get you maybe a little bit, and then we'll do it that way. Alright. Looking for Rexes and Thylacoleos. Sabertooth Central over here. Enough there to piss them off, but I wanted that chitin from the termites. So I had to turn my settings all the way to performance, that new performance mode, just so that I can run this thing for any lengthy period of time without it crashing. I have more than enough what is recommended to run this game, but it just does not run well, even at that low setting of graphics. I had to go all the way to the performance setting, and that pretty much removed all the grass. The render range is just horrible, but it is what it is. 73. Not sure exactly what level you need to be in order to loot these red drops here in the desert. I was thinking level 80. But it might be level 70, so if I find one, I'll check it out. There's a cluster, there's very much preserving salt. Here, get all that. So my current mission, 3, oh, these are green cave loots. Where do you get cave loot? Harvest 1,000 rare mushrooms. Then 1,000 rare flowers, and then 1,000. Tame any 3. Caprio, tape jar, thorny dragon. Pretty much the same thing. Oh, imprint. And then take that imprinted thing and then go kill something. Wish they would make these things retroactive. I need to rest though. My stamina's getting low. Because I've already tamed the Aquas. I've already imprinted on the Aquas. I think the reason why they do that spawn for the Titanosaur, where it drops down, is to prevent it from spawning underneath the ground. So if they have it spawn up high, then it doesn't have its feet and stuff trapped underneath the world mesh. alpha. Not just a regular. So we need to find Thylacoleo or Rex, and then once we find the one we want, then we need to go get some something to trap them in. Which means I probably should be gathering up materials and stuff right now. Where's your family? All of you? Don't need any of this. Be enough wood and hide. Oh, I've got some treasure maps too, but I don't have the shovel. I don't think I made the shovel yet. I need to do that. I guess I could on RG. RG's a crap Spizzy. Let's see. Let's go get some stone. There she is. 150. Four of those. All this sand. Having a lot of problems with my pulling system for some reason. So there we go, there's four of those. Now I need more stone. Sand. Two of those. Alright, so now let's go down here and get her. It shows only extraordinary, but I'm pretty sure I can get her on cooking button, so we'll. Alrighty. Okay, that's one thing off of our list. Now I saw another one over here. What the hell? It's laying on the ground. So that's a 100. I have the female in there. Do need to pick up some narco berries because I have a feeling that All right, Ezra, where'd you go? Level 20. .95 male, protective, purple. Blue drops typically wait till they look closer before they do that. Is this a Paleo carno? It's regular carno. Ceratosaurus. Little baby Ceratosaurus. Are there any Rexes? 145 female. It's got a level 2 protective on her. Tape jar. Only a level 60 though. Party dodo. And a red jerboa. You are kind of cute. daughter just decided he didn't like that one. Okay, so I do have a jerboa. Lamantria, the 145 cave bearing. Is the Lamantria one of the things I needed? A Lamantria. I don't want to tame a Lamantria, although it would be good for the silk. But I don't really need a lot of silk. Wish there's a way to refresh in a whole new set of things, because I don't really like any of that. Let's come over here and get some narco berries into the Thylo. Oh, it had a baby Thylo too. I did not realize it had a baby. Did not realize you had a baby. You're also a female. I don't know of the caves that'll get you this. Troodons. Real weight. Oh, thank you. Alright. I'm gonna put the rest of these narco berries in you. I need to log off. You have plenty there. Should be plenty. I am going to teleport home. And let's see how. 13%. All right. So, have the Thylo on its way. Don't know if I'll keep the little baby or not. We'll see. It'll probably be gone by the time I get there. But anyhow, so I've got a log. We'll see you tomorrow.